5 Unusual People in the World, Part 34. Hello everyone, I'm Keisha and wish you all a new day full of joy. The world is always full of surprises. It can be joy or sadness, but somewhere, misfortune still happens that makes some people the unhappiest people in this world. Join me to meet them and share their sorrow. Who are they? Let's meet them through this video. Come and find out together. Are you ready? Let's begin. Number 5. Tao Pei-shan. Tao Pei-shan, from Singapore, born on August 5, 1998, has a strange disease that I bet you have never seen. Year after year, while her peers are growing taller, Tao Pei-shan is forever imprisoned in the body of a child. In other words, she can't grow up. Although doctors weren't able to accurately diagnose Pei-shan's illness, her medical profile indicated that she had mucopolysaccharidosis type 3, a disorder that severely affects the brain and spinal cord. It has robbed her of the ability to walk and breathe on her own, leaving her on a ventilator all the time, and it has caused her to be severely stunted since 4 months. Having such a difficult and unlucky life, Pei is always full of faith and joy in life. Pei can read, write, play the piano, draw, and do many other activities. Pei even fulfilled her wish last year to play the piano in front of a large audience during a charity concert. On July 19, 2016, the poor girl passed away at the age of 18, after many efforts of the doctors. It left grief for all relatives, friends, and those who love her around the world. With all of her energy, she has inspired many in the world. A small girl, but the will to live can be as big as the whole earth. Everyone wants a perfect body and the best health to work efficiently. However, some medical confusion can make the body get worse. Number 4. Wang Yixiang. Mr. Wang Yixiang, from China, has a neck that can make others immediately surprised, terrified. It is so big that people can't even believe their eyes. It is such a large tumor that his neck has grown to be almost shoulder width. While working, Wang Yixiang had an accident and injured his neck. Then the wound got bigger and bigger. Doctors diagnosed him with hyperthyroidism. To treat it, doctors injected hormones. However, this method did not cure the wound, but also caused a reaction that made his neck double its original size. Wang was sent to another hospital. After some tests, the doctor said he has a lipoma tumor. A lipoma is a soft, fatty tumor that developed under the skin, usually on the shoulders, neck, chest, arms, or back. It usually occurs in men between the ages of 50 and 60. The tumor is not cancerous, not harmful, and can be removed. However, he did not have enough money for the surgery. I'm not saying the doctors who treated this guy were wrong, but if it weren't for their confusion, he might have had a better life. Everyone wants an intimate and loving married life. Nobody wants anything bad to happen to their relationship, but not everyone is so lucky. Number 3. Noor Kai Bai. Noor Kai Bai, a woman from Badwani, India, has a strange tumor growing between her nose and forehead many years ago, which quickly grew and covered most of her face. With such a large tumor, kissing her husband was impossible. Due to a tumor stretching from the forehead to the nose, pressing over her eyes, Noor Kai's life was very difficult. It also affected her eyesight greatly, as her vision is very limited. Her daily activities was affected too, and it was even very painful. She was very depressed because she often received gossip and controversy from neighbors. The disfigured face also led to this woman's marriage failure. However, due to difficult financial condition, Noor Kai couldn't perform surgery at that time. Only recently did the young mother save enough money for the surgery. At Maharaja Yeshwantrao Hospital, Noor Kai was surgically removed from the tumor. The surgery lasted 90 minutes. Currently, Noor Kai's condition is better, but she still has a long scar on her face. Bad things can always turn a beautiful life into a dark one. I will tell you a story about a beautiful girl who is very beautiful, but the evil disease took away her beautiful life. Number 2. Barbara Sass. Barbara Sass, from Victoria, southeastern Australia, suffers from a rare and strange disease that turns her from an energetic young girl to a depressed Barbara. From a beautiful angel, she became thin and did not meet anyone due to her inferiority complex. At first, Barbara only felt nausea, dizziness, and rarely had an appetite. When this condition began to appear more often, Barbara went to the hospital to check it out. According to the diagnosis of the doctors, she had a disease called gastroparesis, causing paralysis of the stomach, and left her facing many health problems, including asthma, scoliosis, fibromyalgia, and other mental health issues. Since she cannot eat, from December 2015 to now, Barbara's weight has decreased significantly. From a healthy and energetic young girl, she suddenly became thin, looking like a dry, mobile skeleton. Her mental health is also influenced. Relatives and fans said that they rarely saw Barbara smile and radiant look as before. But then, the faith was regained when her health gradually improved after inserting a catheter to pump liquid food into her body. She will now spend the rest of her life with the catheter and will need to find suitable housing where she can safely place all her machinery and other items. But until then, she still has to stay in the hospital. Number 1. Abu Bachender. Bachender suffers from a strange disease that causes warts on his hands to form tricks and sometimes look like the tentacles of a kraken octopus. He is known by many as Tree Man. For many years, this man had to live with this terrible disease until being operated in February 2016. Bachender suffers from a very rare genetic condition known as epidermal dysplasia verruciformis, which causes strangely shaped warts all over his body. His disease appeared at the age of 10, when the warts continuously grew, covering both of his hands. He tried finding different medicine doses to improve the situation by himself, but there were no good results. Bachender's life and daily activities became much more difficult. He had to quit his job, unable to eat, dress, and clean on his own, and he can't even hold his own child. Some people try to stay away from him when he's on the street. They don't like sitting next to him. The pain made it impossible for him to sleep at night, so he repeatedly asked the doctors to amputate these hands. In early 2016, the Bangladesh government decided to finance the hospital fees, so Bachender had the first surgery to remove the bark layer on his arms and legs. He underwent a total of 24 extremely painful surgeries to improve his condition. Although his development was eliminated, by 2017, they have reappeared in larger numbers. His family stopped the treatment and sent him back to their village. Those are the unlucky people with strange diseases. They are so pitiful. Hope that the medicine of the world will develop quickly to help the unfortunate regain their normal life. Thank you for watching the video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, turn on the notification bell to watch more interesting videos. Now, goodbye and see you again.